Welcome to the Wednesday show. Today we are going to address an issue that if you have been in YouTube in any do-it-yourself automotive repair or woodworking channel, you must have come across to Harbor Freight and their tools. Are they trash or are they treasure? I'll be honest with you, Harbor Freight did make it possible for me to start in the hobby, and in reality it's like any other brand. I do not know of any brand that everything they build is fantastic. I know that there are snap-on fanatics. I'm not fanatic for any brand. I evaluate the tool for what it is. I do hope that you enjoy the little things I'm going to show you. For example, I have this PitchBook standard and metric set that has worked fantastically for me. I don't know why I should spend more money to buy anything more. It works very well. It has never failed me. I like to clean my tools, so that looks very clean, but I have used it many times. And I'm sure you recognize this device behind me. You have seen it in many of my videos. It works flawlessly. I've had it for over 10 months now, if not longer, and I cannot find any complaints. Now, when I say that, I'm talking about the operation of the tool. Yes, there are more expensive tools. Keep in mind, I bought this for about $49. So you can spend $200 or $300 that have an easier adjustment of the table up and down and things of this nature, or a chuckless insertion of bit here. But then reality is, how much money did you pay for these things? Again, I paid $49. I would have not been able to buy a $300 one, so this one works very well for me. It has a very nice light to illuminate the area. It's unbelievably quiet. It has been very dependable. I've never had it fail with me. It doesn't overheat. I would not see any reason for anyone not to buy this tool. Now, have we become that lazy that we're going to spend $300 more just because there is a crank here that allow us to lower this rather than using a bolt system? I don't know. If you're in a production environment, yes, that makes sense. But for a do-it-yourselfer or for a small shop like mine, it truly does not make sense. It takes me less than 5 seconds to adjust this. This is a fantastic tool. Now, like everything else, when you go to Harbor Freight, you need to be very careful. In general, their Pro Series are excellent tools. I also have some of the tools from Harbor Freight that they are power tools. In general, my power tools are made by Ryobi, Rigid, and I have a couple of them that they're made by Black & Decker. But I do have, of course, clearly this is a power tool. I have their power disc sander and their power belt sander. And that device gets a lot of bad reviews on the internet. However, the problem, as I'm going to show you, is really an adjustment problem. It's not truly a problem that's worth spending more money for something more executive. Cannot say this word, forgive me. So, I am a strong believer at Harbor Freight. I go to Harbor Freight almost weekly. I buy things from Harbor Freight. Consumables absolutely worth it, like nitrile gloves or screws of this like that. Would I buy every tool from Harbor Freight? No, of course not. But I would not buy every tool from the snap-on line. I will not buy every tool from anyone. I also have Huskies. I do enjoy those tools. I also have Cobalts. I do enjoy those tools. And you might see that the common thread here is I do not go out and spend a heck of a lot of money on tools, because I think this is not a very effective way in spending your money. It is not the tool, but it is the artist. It is the artisan that makes the difference. It is the woodworker. So don't waste your money. Don't buy everything. Go in the store, check it, touch it, see if it is well made. This, for example, is reasonably well made. And if you like the tool, try it. If you don't like it when you bring it home, take it back and get a refund. So I don't think that Harbor Freight is on the trash side. I really think it's on the treasure side. Some of the tools I've purchased for them have been absolutely unequivocally fantastic. Some of them have left me desire a little bit more. So it is a learning process. Do not become a tool elitist and think that only if you spend hundreds of dollars in a tool, that tool will actually serve you well. I have many friends with very expensive tools that experience problems that I have never experienced with my Harbor Freight, my Cobalt, or my Husky tools. So it is up to you. Today being the Wednesday show, we don't have a build, as you know, and most certainly I invite you to come back on Sunday for another build.